The dashboard warning light. When a warning light appears on your car dashboard, you don't fix the problem by disconnecting the light. The light is information, not the cause. It alerts you to something deeper that needs attention. Many health symptoms may work the same way. They often signal underlying issues rather than being the true problem themselves. Rethinking symptoms. We often assume fatigue, headaches, anxiety, poor sleep, or digestive discomfort are the problems. But what if they are messages instead? If symptoms are signals rather than causes, then focusing only on eliminating them may overlook the deeper processes that created them. Understanding this distinction can completely change our approach to health. Pain as protection. Imagine touching a hot stove. Pain appears immediately. Although unpleasant, pain protects us by encouraging immediate action. Without it, we would continue damaging tissue without realizing it. Pain is not evidence of failure. It is evidence of a protective response. This illustrates a broader biological principle about symptoms throughout the body. Biology's communication system. Many symptoms are not signs that the body is malfunctioning. Instead, they often represent attempts to adapt, protect, communicate, or restore balance. The body continuously monitors internal conditions and responds accordingly. Symptoms frequently emerge as part of those responses. They may be uncomfortable, but they often serve an important biological purpose. The example of fever was once viewed mainly as something dangerous that should be reduced immediately. Today, we understand that moderate fever can support immune function. Higher temperatures may help limit pathogen survival and improve defense mechanisms. The body is not necessarily failing during a fever. It is often actively responding to a challenge. Symptoms contain information. Recognizing that symptoms contain information doesn't mean ignoring them. Some symptoms require urgent medical evaluation. However, symptoms can provide valuable clues about what is happening beneath the surface. Instead of seeing every symptom as an enemy, we can view it as data, evidence that helps guide further investigation and understanding. The leak and the ceiling stain. Imagine water dripping from a ceiling. The stain is visible, but the leak may originate somewhere else entirely. Fixing the stain alone won't solve the underlying issue. Health often works similarly. The location where symptoms appear is not always the location where the root cause begins. Effects and causes can be separated. Interconnected systems. A skin condition may be influenced by digestion. Poor concentration may stem from inadequate sleep. Fatigue may involve nutrition, stress, hormones, or recovery capacity. The symptom is real, but it often represents the final outcome of multiple interacting systems. Understanding health requires looking beyond isolated symptoms toward broader patterns and relationships. Symptoms often appear late. Many chronic conditions develop quietly for years before symptoms become obvious. Cardiovascular disease can progress long before a heart attack occurs. Insulin resistance may develop gradually before diabetes is diagnosed. The visible event attracts attention, but the underlying process often started much earlier. Symptoms frequently represent the end point of a longer story. Asking better questions. Most people ask, "How do I get rid of this symptom?" A more productive question may be, "What is this symptom trying to tell me?" This shift changes our perspective entirely. Symptoms become clues rather than enemies. Curiosity replaces frustration, and investigation replaces reaction. Better questions often lead to deeper understanding and better outcomes. Understanding fatigue. Fatigue is commonly viewed as a defect, but it may function as a protective mechanism. Consider a smartphone entering power-saving mode when the battery runs low. Performance decreases to preserve resources. Similarly, fatigue may encourage conservation, recovery, and repair. The key question is not simply why energy is low, but why reserves became depleted. Understanding anxiety. From an evolutionary perspective, anxiety developed to improve survival. It increases vigilance, awareness, and readiness to respond to potential threats. Problems arise when this protective system remains activated for long periods. Chronic stress can keep the alarm system engaged. Anxiety is often not random. It may reflect how the body interprets its environment. The logic behind symptoms. The body is constantly trying to solve problems. Inflammation helps repair damage. Pain discourages harmful behavior. Stress hormones mobilize energy. Fatigue encourages recovery. Even cravings may reflect underlying needs. These responses can sometimes create challenges of their own, but they often follow a biological logic designed to support survival and adaptation. Symptom management versus root causes. Imagine a factory producing defective products. Removing defective items from the assembly line addresses the visible issue but not the manufacturing error. The defects continue returning. Similarly, symptom relief can be valuable, but lasting improvement often requires identifying and addressing the processes creating those symptoms. The goal becomes system correction, not symptom suppression. From symptom chasing to root cause thinking, health improves when we view symptoms as signals rather than enemies. Symptoms can reveal deeper patterns involving sleep, nutrition, stress, movement, relationships, and recovery. By asking why symptoms appear instead of only how to silence them, we move toward root cause thinking. Listening to the body's messages may be one of the most powerful health skills.